Hi, I'm John. This is my show, An American Scheme, where I'm proving that Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's actual mother. In the story of Michael Jackson and Diana Ross, you'll find that they have a lot of photographs together. People can basically see what you want to see in those photographs, but there is actually an underlying issue of what Diana Ross specifically is doing with these photographs. This one here, I personally think it's probably the most important photograph. Like, out of all of the Michael Jackson and Diana Ross photographs, I think this is the most important one. And now I think that this is actually a photo shoot that took place for the Motown 25. Now, I could be wrong on that, but I searched again here a little bit. I didn't find the exact somebody saying that this is that photo shoot, so I couldn't re-verify it, but I do believe I've seen it in the past that said these photos were actually a photo shoot that was done specifically before the Motown 25 performance. Okay, these are promo photos for the Motown 25 show that's going to occur, okay? So, in the Motown 25, Michael Jackson did the Billie Jean, and most of you people probably don't know my story. I just assume people don't know my story and stuff. So, but Billie Jean is actually Diana Ross. The song Billie Jean is the telling of when Diana Ross informed Michael Jackson that she was his actual mother, and that Michael Jackson was given to the Jackson family. And that happened when Michael was about 10 years old and they were living in Diana Ross's house. That's what the actual song Billie Jean's about. That's why Michael Jackson highlighted it and did the Motown 25 performance, because Billie Jean, you got to remember, it's not a song from Motown. Michael made sure that on his own he did something that he wanted to document in history. It's a moment in time, a very special moment in history. Like, as far as Michael Jackson performances, probably the Billie Jean at the Motown 25 is probably the most important performance he ever did. But this photo, and so I do believe that this is the photo shoot related to that too also. So this is the important photo because of the stance that they have. Now I need to show you just a little bit more so you guys can get a better understanding. Now this is another photo, okay? So this is another photo from the thing, and now let me play this clip for you, then I can better understand to you, I can better explain to you what you're actually seeing, why these photos are coming out the way they are. Okay, now off of this clip, this is Diana Ross. She says, Michael could be part of my family. Now, she says he could be part of my family, and she says we have the same bone structure, our skin color is the same. She says he could be part of my family. Okay, Diana Ross and Michael Jackson are not supposed to be anywhere near related type of thing. There's no story about that. That's not any kind of story that the Jacksons are related to Diana Ross. That's not, nobody's documenting, nobody's saying that. But who is saying that? Diana Ross. Why would Diana Ross? It's one of these things that you got to remember is that the Jackson family is part of the Motown family. So for Diana Ross to make a statement like this and discredit like Catherine as being like a mother, like for her to say you could be part of the family, it's a weird statement. It's incredibly weird. And saying that Michael has her same facial features, the bone structure, our skin color is the same. She's telling you, I mean, this is the things that Diana did to document, that left behind for me to go find, that she was Michael's actual mother. And this is the kind of stuff that's like, she has no right. She has no right. There's no reason. There's no reason for her ever to be saying this.
It could be part of my family.
Yes.
We have a lot of the same bone structure and a lot of skin color.
Michael does now, because he's had it all done.
Okay, because I had to let him say the Michael so you understand that she is talking about Michael Jackson in that situation, you know? But could be part of my family. And then she doesn't just say, oh, he could be part of my family because we got talent. She says he could be part of my family because we have the same bone structure, same skin color. That's a whole different level of like implying a connection between her and Michael Jackson through family relations, right? So now, when you see this photo, okay, so when you see these photos with Diana Ross and Michael Jackson, what people always saw is that this was some kind of maybe a love affair thing, that there was an attraction, a physical attraction taking place. Was not what was taking place. Diana Ross is trying to show you through photographs the same thing she just verbalized, that Michael could be part of her family. They have the same bone structure, their skin color is the same. Now in this, because we're in black and white, we're not seeing the skin color, but here, what she's talking about, because I've looked at this stuff, like seriously, and I know what I'm talking about. Bone structure. The jawline, okay, they have the same jawline, they have the same cheekbones, and they have the same eyes. Okay, Michael has Smokey Robinson's chin right here and Smokey Robinson's lips, and Michael's had a nose job at this time, so you can't see the nose perfectly, but Michael had Smokey's nose. This part of Michael's features here was Smokey. This stuff here, this is all Diana. And that's why Diana puts her face in this position. So what she's trying to do is show you, look at, we could be the same family. Look at our frickin' bone structure. Our jawlines are the same. You know, she's bone line, she's a skin color same, but what she's talking about is their bone structure. See, when she said bone structure, she touched her jaw right there. She says, we have the same bone structure, and she rubs her face against her jawline. Okay, they have the same jawline, same cheekbones, and same eyes. Michael's got Smokey's ears, but Michael's got Diana's shoulders and her really real thin body frame. Michael has the same body frame. I've looked at all this stuff all over, you know? And then Michael gets his real talent from Smokey Robinson and Diana Ross, his real parents. So, but why I say, so that I was showing you there the connection. That's why you'll always see these photos with Diana and Michael with their faces close together, because Diana's trying to get you to see the similarity of how their faces, that it's family. That there's family lineage here going on, and she tells you in the other interview, which is completely out of line for her to ever mention that she could be related to Michael Jackson. It's totally disrespectful to the Jacksons, and the Jacksons are part of the Motown family. She's disrespecting part of the Motown family for her own personal reasons, and it's because of these reasons. And so now, like I say, this is the actual most important photograph out of all the photographs I've seen, because I do believe that this was taken from a photo shoot from promo photos for the Motown 25 performance, where Michael was going to perform Billie Jean, which is actually the telling, like I said, that Diana Ross is his mother. This photo shoot, just look at it now. People can always see what happens is, people look at something like this and they always were thinking, oh, Michael and Diana, they make a good looking couple. Well, they obviously look alike and stuff. So, but what it is their arms. Michael's got his arms wrapped around her belly with Diana holding her arms right there, okay? This is signifying that Michael was her child. This photo is really, really important. That's what they're symbolizing. Why the arms around the belly are like that. What this is actually a symbolization of is a mother and a child, and they're holding the belly, because that's where Michael would have came out of her, you know, when she was pregnant. This is the most important photograph of Michael Jackson and Diana Ross out there. This one right here is my expert opinion, and I am the freaking quintessential expert on the Michael Jackson and Diana Ross story. And in my opinion, that is the most important photograph that there is out there. But now, this takes a weird angle. Check this out. I was looking at this photo, and they had a link to this website, right? This crazy shit. This is so on this photo it says here, DNA paternity test for Michael Jackson, maternity test for Diana Ross' sister. So paternity test. So DNA paternity test for Michael Jackson, a maternity test for Diana Ross' sister. So somebody was out there claiming, I'm gonna go ahead and read this to you, and this was in TMZ.com. It says here. So somebody claimed that they were the love child of Michael Jackson and Diana Ross's sister. Okay, but if they were actually that child, since Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's mom, Diana Ross's sister would actually be Michael Jackson's aunt. So this person that ended up claiming, this is how, it's funny how the things go in the world. The person that claimed that they were the child, claimed that they were a child from Michael Jackson and his aunt. Ah, my God, it's freaking hilarious. This is what you deal with. And see, this stuff can get some attention and stuff in the world and stuff, but my story, boy, my story doesn't really get any attention and stuff. So, there's just a little thing, I'm going to go ahead and read this for you real quick. It says, A woman in the Netherlands has petitioned LA courts for a DNA paternity test with Michael Jackson. She may want more than paternity test, however. Perhaps a DNA maternity test is in order as well. Mosheen Pettit Jackson states that not only is she the secret child of Michael Jackson, who would have been 17 at the time of her birth, but that her mother is Diana Barbara Ross Lee. Dr. Ross Lee is the sister of singer Diana Ross. So it's like, I wonder how... it's weird how she put the... it's weird how this person brought this connection. It's like, well, how'd you get the Diana Ross's sister? It's really, really wild. So it says, according to Mosheen, at the age of 9, she was kidnapped. And these people always got the craziest stories, you know? See how dramatic and stuff. My story, it's like, dude, Diana Ross was sleeping in Smokey Robinson's house at the time Michael Jackson's conceived, right after Smokey Robinson met Berry Gordy. People think, no, that's crazy, that's insane, what are you talking about? That's simple freaking boy meets girl has baby story, you know? It's the oldest story in the book. And these people, oh, I was abducted. Look at shit. Okay, so she was kidnapped and sent to Belgium as part of a plot by Michael Jackson's mother, Catherine, in an attempt to protect Michael's reputation. Oh my God, what? She indicates that all 7 of her abductors are dead, murdered to cover up her abduction. I mean, Jesus Christ. Shit. This shit is crazy shit, right? But somehow this comes through TMZ. Oh my God. Okay, so then it says, in addition to her share of Michael Jackson's inheritance, Mosheen is also seeking custody of Michael's children so she can give them a more normal life. Oh my God. See, she's not trying to find out who her parents are. She's not trying to clarify that. She wants Michael's money. Not only does she want Michael's money, she wants to be the parent to her kids so she can raise them properly, because this person is obviously grounded in reality. She was abducted and Catherine's trying... I don't even understand, like, what's she talking about that they abducted her so Michael could get her pregnant to protect his image? It's like, what? Like, that's the crazy, and this is the reason why my story gets such a hard time, is because this kind of shit's out there. There are stuff like this, crazy, wild stories, and people who don't actually look at what I'm doing and understand what real facts are, they just will link it to, like, I'm another one of these crazy. I'm like, my story is nothing like this kind of bozo stuff. My story is simple, hard evidence, facts, in real reality with boy meet girl, and I've got Diana Ross literally saying she was in love with Smokey Robinson and sleeping in his house at the actual time when Michael Jackson's conceived. That's fucking hardcore evidence. Then what do you get Diana Ross saying when she's older? Michael could be part of my family. We got the same bone structure and skin colors the same. Then, when you actually know the real truth, like I've explained what the song Billie Jean actually is, that's why I can look at a photograph like this and I can tell you that's a mother and a son. She's holding her belly with the son that she gave away, but now the son has returned and he's got his arms locked around her belly. I'm telling you, that is the most important photograph out there in the Michael Jackson and Diana Ross world. That's powerful. I'm the fucking expert that matters, and I'm telling you, that photograph right there is fucking power. It's telling a fucking story, and until you fucking fans wake up and start dealing with reality, you're never gonna appreciate the fucking truth of what I fucking see.